government is now talking about scientific data after the Supreme Court asked Deepak whether this odd-even scheme was ever successful, because it seemed like mere optics.
Right, Swati, day before yesterday, the Supreme Court came down heavily on Delhi and Punjab government, and especially on the national capital. They said, what is the effect of the odd-even scheme? So Gopal Rai, after holding a meeting with the Transport Department officials and also other concerned authorities, he said that they would file their submissions before the Supreme Court after they get their hands on the study conducted by the Harvard University and also Delhi Technical University. So what we have accessed here is the affidavit filed by the Delhi government and their submissions to justify how odd-even scheme has actually benefited in reducing the pollution levels. So it says that on request of GNCTD, a study on traffic impact assessment of odd-even scheme in Delhi was conducted by MSDIMTS during odd-even scheme during 4th to 15th November 2019, except 10th and 12th November in Delhi. Now, the major conclusions of the study report are as, the traffic data analysis indicated that during the odd-even scheme, about 30% personal car traffic was reduced on road. However, there was an increase of 6.5% in two-wheeler traffic, 19.5% in taxis, and 7.5% in auto and 4.7% in buses. Now, in the next point, they've said that estimated average increase in the daily bus ridership during the scheme was about 2.8 lakhs, amounting to about just 5.39% increase. And similarly, average increase in the daily metro ridership was recorded about 1.7 lakhs, amounting to about 3% increase in metro journeys. Overall, the total increase in daily public transport ridership was about 4.5 lakhs, amounting to 4.2% increase. Now, the next point is very important because they've said that the number of congested spots having less than 5 kilometers per hour speed vehicles were also analyzed during and post the scheme. It has been determined that incidences having speed less than 5 kilometers per hour reduced from 13.7% to 12.4%. Now, over here also, Swati, they said that the analysis of traffic queue length at major intersections during the post scheme indicated that traffic queue length at junctions were substantially lower during odd-even scheme compared to normal days.
So the government is citing data saying that it has had a positive impact. Deepak, stay on with us. We have some more breaking inputs coming in. Remember, the courts actually raised a lot of questions, and questions were raised on the functionality of the smog tower as well. So we have more breaking news on that particular aspect as far as the smog towers are concerned. On Supreme Court asking about the smog tower as to what the Delhi government has done so far. This is what the Delhi government says in its affidavit. Smog tower at Connaught Place is functional now. Till July 27, 2023, 1,491 crore rupees approximately has in fact been spent by the government when it comes to the smog towers. We have Harish on the broadcast. Harish, the government is responding to queries raised. First, they spoke about the odd-even scheme, and now they are also talking about the efforts that has been put in by the government and the functionality of the smog towers.
Yes, that's right. Remember, Swati, on the last date of hearing, Supreme Court had questioned what happened to the smog towers, why it was not functional, and what has been done. When the government said that disciplinary action has been taken against the DPCC chief, the bench had snapped back saying that that is ridiculous. What should have been done is you should have taken corrective steps to repair the smog towers, but why was not that done? So now in the affidavit, the government says that the smog tower installed at Baba Kadak Singh Marg, Connaught Place has been repaired and it's functioning well. And after that now...
Right, so, it is... Yes, it's a point-by-point response to the queries raised by the court. It, in fact, is also in its affidavit citing that 1,491 crore rupees approximately was collected when the question was asked on compensation. We have RP Singh joining us on the broadcast as well. RP Singh ji, the Delhi government is citing scientific data. They are saying that odd-even has had a positive impact. They're also saying that the smog tower now at Connaught Place is functional, and the various measures that they have taken.
Well, Supreme Court has intervened to get the smog tower functional. I mean, otherwise, from their side, they were sleeping over it. And in spite of it, Delhi was choking. But they never bother about it. As for odd-even, they have to present the last when they had the smog tower, when they have used odd-even. What are the outcome of that odd-even? They need to put the data on record, and that will clarify everything. Because last that odd-even, the data which was collected showed that it had no effect on the pollution level. Fact is, they are only doing knee-jerk reaction. Smoke towers, do they think only 2 smoke towers are good for Delhi? No, Delhi minimum, each constituency minimum 4 to 5 smoke towers, 50 smoke towers in city would at least give some respite. And also, then long-term solution has to be brought in. I mean, why there is no vehicle, no transportation in Delhi? We need some 15,000 buses. We have only 7,000 buses, out of which 700 have been provided by the central government, which are electric buses. Why can't they gradually convert every bus into electric bus and give more buses also and ensure there's a last mile connectivity? If from your residence to the bus stop or to the metro station, you have no means other than taking your own car or hiring a taxi. So there has to be a better system for it. They have been sleeping over it. Delhi can be free. It will take not more than 1 year.
Okay, you're saying a lot more needs to be done. This is not a long-term solution. You're calling it a knee-jerk reaction. RP Singh, thank you very much for joining us with your views.